What we have seen since the beginning of the year is a descent into tyranny and a brazen abuse of power. Those entrusted with power appear determined to destabilize what is left of our political institutions and have committed themselves to obliterating the guardrails of constitutional governance. From the theater of the absurd, stage in Rivers State, with puppets on strings controlled by directors in Abuja, to the dance of shame performed by the National Assembly in their rush to suspend the Constitution and endorse through the back door the usurpation of powers by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, from the Senate shameless bid to silence Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan for demanding that the President of the Nigerian Senate should uphold the moral standard required of that office, to the uncouth outbursts of an undistinguished senatorial misfit who tried in vain to silence the distinguished citizens attempting to testify on behalf of Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan. It is clear that our so-called leaders are determined to turn Nigeria into a mafia state. At the center of this political banditry is the Motor Park brand of politics, nurtured by the old brigade politicians, and in recent times by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Mr. President, it is through your influence that the Nigerian National Assembly has become a haven for legislative rascality. Mr. President, it's under your watch that the National Assembly has become an extension of the executive, grossly violating the principles of separation of powers and rubber stamping the whims and caprices of your office, all while singing the international anthem of psychoviolence. On your mandate we shall stand. Mr. President, thanks to your political machinations, Nigeria is now bedeviled by a captured National Assembly, the most ineffective in its checks and balances role since the start of the Fourth Republic. In 2006, the Fourth National Assembly had the audacity to reject the tenure extension bid of a sitting president. In 2010, the Sixth National Assembly summoned the courage to stand against the power hijacking cabal and restore Nigeria to the path of constitutionality by invoking the doctrine of necessity. In 2011, the House of Representatives of the Seventh National Assembly had the courage to elect its leaders, as did the Senate of the Eighth National Assembly in 2015, defying executive interference. This National Assembly, the 10th, has by its unconstitutional endorsement of the President's abuse of powers proven to be the most spineless in our recent history. Through its actions and inactions, the National Assembly has in effect become the 48th member of the President's cabinet. While a cabinet minister by the name of Wike, is it Wike or Wike or Wakeep? Why a cabinet minister has more or less become a third-time state governor in Rivers State, pampered by the indulgences of the president. Recent events have made it clear to Nigerians that had this assembly been in place in 2006, when the third-term agenda was proposed, our democracy would have since morphed into one of Africa's largest.
Yeah, you don't hear what Pastor Tunde Bakare. You hear what Pastor Tunde Bakare talk. Lambast Tinubu administration. Give them everything we want. Lambast them. Yeah? So this is political bandit, political rascality from the executive to the legislative. Even go to the judiciary itself. A lambast them. Mostly National Assembly. The man lambasts National Assembly. He said National Assembly. He said President Tinubu should stop playing mini God. Should stop playing God, Should stop playing God. National Assembly don't know their function any longer. Anything Tinubu bring on, they will rubber stamp and stamp it. He explained everything for that video. You can't even talk about Wiki maybe the 10th governor of River State for Abuja. Under the watch of President Tinubu, all the name of Wiki help and win election. Now a lot of people are now speaking up. You understand? The administration, these are people may support Tinubu. In the last election, these people now they support Tinubu. They win at other aspect of the last election. One, all of them they speak out. Say this is not what we expected for this type of government. That is Tunde Bakare and lambast President Tinubu. Even Tinubu didn't want to start the battle for him, the battle himself. Me everything they okay with and say I'm not sure to go hear this one. But everybody made the government. Even people that is inside the government are even disappointed. You understand? Even you may never do the government, you may they watch this thing. He has spoken, say this assembly, that rubber stamp. Because of international, that international song, maybe they call your Monday which shall stand. Everybody now speaking out one after the other. What about you? Have you spoke out? It's our time you speak out also. Because they touch you and they touch everybody. This is not the what you expect for a man like Tinubu. They say repair Lagos. When he reach to repair Nigeria, cement don't finish. Speak up now. It concern you. One love. This is Smith Pie TV. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Happy Easter Monday.